blank officials wasting taxpayers' money to stalk using municipal vehicles to keep tabs on your whereabouts. We've all seen those vehicles pull up on the scene. Ones with township labels. Ones that just ride around, seeming to have a purpose. But what they really are, what I found out them to be anyway, is that they're energy police. And they police those who are high vibrational. They watch you from point A to point B. And this could be anyone. This could be any vehicle. This could be yeah, any uniform. This could be anyone. This could be the ones coming to put the fire out. Anybody that could possibly come save the day. It could you could be harassed by people that's supposed to be there to help. People showing up where you showing up at. They just happen to be there. Not what? Just happen to be there. What are you? Oh, lunchtime? Okay. Hey, all right. Okay. All right. You got that one. And you enjoy your meal. And enjoy your meal. But I mean, some of these things are too some of these things are too strategic to believe it. some of these things are too strategic to believe it. Some of these things are too strategic to believe it. You'd be like, wait, you was weren't you just over there? Hey, if you don't understand it, let it go. You got that one again. You had the first one. You can have this one, and if there's any more you want, hey, feel free. But there's a thing going on called a nice day, and I'm gonna continue having one. I'm gonna continue having one all during the day, all during the day, all 24 hours of it. The whole day, the night too. But it seems though people who are supposed to be doing something else are just simply there keeping tabs on you. And it doesn't have to be the same person. All it has to be, all they got to do is be on the same team. It doesn't even have to be the same person. Boom. As soon as you walk by him, door slam. Probably got some shades on and everything. You know they always do. You know they do. I was looking for my shades real quick, but they're not over here. Yo, people getting paid too. Getting paid too. And where is our money going? The loyal contributors. The loyal contributors. Always loyal, always contributing. Not asking for any of this behavior at all. Not wanting to participate in none of this. No, thank you. And that's why they can have it. I'll let them have it. You should too. Don't fight for it. There's nothing to fight for. Because number one, first and foremost, this battle is not yours. Number one, first and foremost, is battle's not yours. All right, so that's the main reason why you don't have to fight. Just envision yourself surrounded by light of protection. That's all you have to do. Envision yourself surrounded by a bright white orb of bright light and protection. That's it. They'll go where you go. Like they have a reason to be there. Why are you here? You can feel it in your spirit why they're there. You know why they're being seen on the scene. You know why. They are there for one reason and one reason only. They know where you're about to be. So they'll be there. They'll show up. And they want you to know the audacity. Now that's not a power flex. I don't know what is. But you lately, you know what, you've been discovering some new sides to yourself, and you got some things to flex too. All right, the IDGAF baton. All right, you gonna hit them with the baton, the IDGAF baton. All right, yeah, you got your rod and your staff will comfort you. Okay, the IDGAF baton. Crack them all upside the head with it. Crack, 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 crack. Bow, bow. All right. All oops upside your head. The IDGAF baton. Feel free to use it. All the time, every time. It's yours. Shout out to Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to up with. And neither are you. Because you are the chosen few. They do need to keep tabs on certain ones in the times that we're in right now, and that just goes to show you that's the proof. That's the proof of the time that we're in. They need to keep tabs on you. They have a feel that they need to do that. There's certain qualities in you that you possess that they can tell, they can see it, they know it's there. And even more than that. So they feel monitoring you is they feel monitoring you is that's going to do it. They no idea what the holy master plan is, but monitoring you. Oh, that's going to make it happen, Captain. Oh yeah, that's going to do it. That's not gonna do it. Tell them to keep the faith. Yeah, tell them to keep the faith. All right. You're leveling up, all the way up, and that's just what you're supposed to do. That's the only thing to do in situations like this. Because there's no support system except the people that are going through this. So there's there's videos like this that are definitely needed. They're definitely supportive to those that are experiencing these kinds of things. And anybody going through this definitely needs somebody out there to relate to. It's not many people that can relate to things like this. And when they happen, no one else is aware of it. It's just between you and them. And it's a game that they're playing with you. And they want you to lose. They want you to lose that game. The big wigs. You must have been shining extra bright that day, or you must have been really doing your thing that day, or around that time, or they just are doing their daily routine, just making themselves known. Because a lot of times, how these things happen first is they're behind the scenes. You might have a little idea about it, but they're not as in your face. But then sometimes they want to be right in your face with it. And then when you start to experience that more than often, then you could kind of put two and two together with what you were previously experiencing when it wasn't as in your face. Oh, okay, I thought I noticed that. I thought I was aware that might have been happening. I thought that I was aware that might have been happening. But using logic and common sense for the other minds out there, there's a parking lot right there, so you have to also keep that in mind. They just want to keep an eye on you because they know more about you than you do. And especially in the times that we're in now, there are certain things that are going to start taking place within. There's certain things that are happening now that you're not even aware of. Certain changes that are taking place within you. So they want to keep tabs on you and watch you and see how you're going about your day-to-day activities, to see if they can pick up any information, or to see if there's any physical changes taking place yet. Those are coming. It's a part of the master plan, all being carried out before our eyes. Everybody knows there's more than meets the eye to what's happening in the world today. We can all feel it, and that everybody can sense it. It's as if people are almost waiting for something to happen, waiting for something to take place. But there are people who know what's taking place, and they know what's going to happen. There are people who are a part of it that know, on the good side of it, just patiently waiting. And then there are those who are on the opposite side of it, working on the machines, working on the technology, trying to build something that's going to be able to disrupt that master plan. And that's why a lot of these a lot of these things you'll see happen is because they're trying to see if they can pinpoint, see if they're getting closer to that time. They're trying to mark it and date it on the calendar. They trying to get ready. They trying to prepare. It's gonna happen when it happens. But the thing is, they already lost. All those that are unjustifiably following you, monitoring you, and harassing you, and keeping eyes on you, thinking that they can get away with that and that's okay. But it's a part of a program. It's a part of a system that they have set up, and they're gonna run it the way they want to. Trust and believe that they're going to run this thing how they want, all day, every day, all day, all day. As some say, I heard that one time, all day, all day. I was like, what? I thought it was all day, every day, all day, all day. It's a certain amount of pressure that once it's put on a person, they're going to start to change on the inside. And I'm not just talking about reacting. I'm talking about the type of pressure that could be passed down. The type of pressure put on you to where it causes your whole genetic makeup to become different. And that's the revelation. Revelations is something that's going to take place and happen inside of you. That's why robots are being built. That's why technology is being upped. That's why people are being watched. Because there are certain things that are happening, taking place in you. And when those things fully take place and the change actually completes itself, there won't be anything that will be able to come up against you. No technology, no robot, no nothing. It'll be to the point to where it'll be too late. So there's really nothing to do, and there's really nothing that can be done except for you to just chill and be happy and relax and continue on the path that you're on. Continue to do good and continue to let these things go. You see them and how they're operating and how they're acting and what type of energy they're moving in and the type of spirit that's on them. You can tell very well. You can obviously see that. So it's nothing that you have to try to deal with or take head on. You don't have to battle or fight within yourself over trying to change the situation. You can let these people go. You can get over it. You can move past it. And you don't have to be bothered by it. Even if it is someone of a certain status. They're who they are. Act accordingly, and just get away from that situation as far as possible. You know, get as far away from that situation as possible. Definitely get away from that. You want to let them just they can have it. They got it. One thing too is that you'll notice they'll make the noises. They'll make the vehicle noise. They'll use the you know, they'll flash the lights and use the siren. They'll use the sirens. That's another form of harassment as well. So there are people that abuse their positions and abuse their power and act like nothing happens. And these are things that you see sometimes, if not a couple times a week, every day. But they're wasting their own resources, wasting their own time, own funds, just to follow you and watch you around. I mean, just to watch you and follow you around. There's nothing more important, it seems like. Especially if it's being done in a top dollar vehicle, a very valuable mobile, if you will. Someone very important behind the wheel. So they're using their importance and their position to have their fun, and they're gonna do that. So pay it no mind. You're just aware of your surroundings. You see what's happening around you. You can tell when things are taking place that are different or seem off. You know people are just around because you're around. And they participate in these acts because they have a whole system built off of these type of games in the first place, based off of this whole type of behavior. That's just one small tiny aspect of it. That whole system is built off of behavior like that and behaving like that, and you have to be one of those type of people to remain and gain some type of ranking in those types of groups anyway. They got orders. It's systematically set up. It's an organization. That's why other organizations get taken down, because they're supposed to be the only one. Ain't nobody else supposed to get any shine. But you have probably noticed this and probably wondered if you were actually experiencing it, or were they just there. And you were right. You were on point. Like I said, just aware of your surroundings. So just continue to play it cool, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.